Taking down a threat like Michael Myers requires precision, strategy, and preparation. Myers is not your average criminal. He's resilient, seemingly emotionless, and possibly supernatural. Here's how I would handle it. 1. Assessment and intel gathering. Study the target. Michael Myers has a known history of returning to Haddonfield, and he is deeply connected to certain individuals, like Laurie Strode. First, I'd analyze his behavior, past killings, and any potential weaknesses. Surveillance drones and informants on the ground would track his movements. Understanding his patterns and triggers is essential before making a move. Analyze his psychology. Myers is a psychopath, operating without clear emotional drive. While he's fixated on certain people, he lacks empathy or fear. Studying his pathology could reveal any mental flaws that can be exploited. 2. Prepare for battle. Enhanced armor. Myers is physically strong and deadly with his iconic knife. I'd wear a modified version of my armor with reinforced plating, designed to withstand both his brute strength and his weapons. The suit would feature kinetic absorption technology to reduce the impact of his strikes. Non-lethal weapons. While Myers may seem unstoppable, he's still human, or something close to it. Non-lethal methods will be my first course of action. High-voltage tasers to temporarily paralyze his nervous system. Sonic disruptors that emit frequencies designed to disorient and incapacitate. Flashbang grenades for blinding and disorienting him if he's on the attack. Bat darts with tranquilizers. Though Myers has shown an unusual resistance to damage, specialized tranquilizers will be prepared to slow him down. Explosives and traps. Create controlled explosives and traps to restrict his movement. Deploy electrified nets or bolas to entangle and incapacitate him. Lure him into a controlled environment. Psychological manipulation. Myers tends to focus on specific targets, so I'd use this to my advantage. Set up a scenario using someone Myers is fixated on, like Laurie Strode, as bait in a controlled environment. The area would be fortified with traps designed to slow him down and weaken him before engagement. Controlled location. Once Myers is lured to the designated area, I'd use a warehouse or remote facility. This location would be prepared with reinforced walls, electrified containment zones, and motion-activated defenses. 4. Engagement tactics. Stealth first. Myers relies on his slow, methodical approach. Using the shadows, I can control the engagement. Striking at precise moments to wear him down. He might be durable, but not invincible. Avoiding a direct confrontation at the start will allow me to gather more data on his physical limits. Avoid hand-to-hand if possible. Myers is incredibly strong, so prolonged physical combat could be a risk. Instead, I'd use hit-and-run tactics to weaken him. The goal is to exploit his slowness and lack of agility. I'd go for pressure points and quick disabling strikes, then retreat into the shadows. Neutralizing his weapon, disarming Myers, is critical. Using my grappling hook or a precise battering strike, I'd aim to dislodge his knife early in the fight. Once he's disarmed, his main advantage is diminished. Freeze grenades. Myers seems to have a high pain tolerance, but even he cannot move if he's frozen. Deploy cryo grenades to immobilize him temporarily. This would buy me time to prepare a more permanent solution. 5. Subdue and restrain. Cryostasis or chemical knockout. If Michael's regenerative abilities or physical endurance prove too much, I'd deploy cryostasis technology to freeze him in place. Alternatively, stronger chemical sedatives might be necessary to knock him out once weakened. Containment gear. After neutralizing him, specialized restraints will be used. Reinforced steel cuffs, electrified restraints, and a containment unit strong enough to handle his strength and resilience. No ordinary prison could hold him, so I design a special containment unit, possibly beneath the Batcave, for constant monitoring. 6. Final option. Long-term containment. Supernatural backup. If necessary, if Myers turns out to be more than just human, I bring in someone with expertise in the supernatural. Satana or John Constantine could help neutralize any mystical factors in play. If he can't be stopped by physical means alone, they might have a way to permanently contain him. Permanent isolation. Assuming Myers cannot be rehabilitated or killed, I would confine him in a secure, isolated facility. This would be similar to Arkham Asylum's highest security cells, designed specifically for highly dangerous, possibly supernatural, criminals. Cryostasis might also be employed as a last resort to prevent him from ever escaping. Conclusion: Michael Myers is unlike any criminal I've faced in Gotham. He's a silent, relentless force, but no one is truly unstoppable. With the right preparation, tactical advantage, and contingencies, Myers can be subdued, restrained, and prevented from terrorizing Haddonfield, or anywhere else, again, if it comes down to it. I'll make sure that once he's down, he stays down.